Hello, and welcome to the AgriVegans platform. So today, I got, today was a really good day. It was a really good day. And I just, I came home and I seen this comment and I thought, you know what, instead of wasting time typing, because, my fingers they're little, I said, why not just answer the person, right? Okay, so let me put this up on screen. I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna play. All right. So I'm gonna read it to those that don't, can't see it. And as you can see my comments, I answer all my comments. Plug it. Okay. So I need to see it bigger. I need it bigger than that. You know what? I screenshotted it. So I'm gonna just use it. Just gonna look it up through my phone because I can see it better. It doesn't it's not really that big on the screen. Okay, let me see. And let me tell you something. This is a disclaimer. It's not to hurt anybody. When I make videos, it's really to get a lesson out of the situation. That's always my intention. My intention is never to attack anybody. So I'm going to be making notes as we go along and that part. All right, so let me just go. Okay, here you go right here. All right. So this person wrote, what's even more sad is how people spend 2 hours judging and tearing down a woman you don't even know. You're actually highlighting your insecurities in doing so. Instead of posting a reaction video roasting her, it would have been more dignified to invite her to your show to expound so you could help her. One of the many cancers in society are people who secretly criticize others without giving direct feedback or constructive criticism. My observation of neurodivergent are they don't feel the need to hide their thoughts and feelings like neurotopicals. Her lack of social cues is really the lack of desire to lie and play games with people socially, especially during the times where these behaviors are prevalent in society. Neurotypical behavior tends to be more non-confrontational and see when it comes to others and will often label others unfavorably who don't conform to their behavior. Hey, always that girl. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm responding to this comment, and I did take some notes, and I just kind of want to break it down because, like I said, I never, ever, ever want anyone to think that I'm trying to bash somebody or tear somebody down. That is not what I'm about. Okay, I just did a whole series on trolls and what do you call it? On trolls and people who hide behind fake accounts, which is so crazy because then here we have some trolls and fake accounts. I'm not saying that she's fake. I want to kind of go into that, but I'm gonna highlight some things that I seen from what this comment is, and then we're gonna continue on. So she made it a point to say, um, we bashed this person. Her name was Bree, right? The person that we did the reaction video for 2 hours straight. We just roasted her. Okay. She said this was built on our own insecurities. Okay. I like how she put the reaction video because throughout the video, I made it a point to let people know it was a reaction. Like I didn't know her from a can of paint. I don't have anything against her. If anything, I said throughout the video how beautiful she was, and I could not understand some of her logic or how she was thinking. And then this person said, you need to invite her to your show and talk to her. Okay, first of all, that's not my platform. My platform is not that kind of platform. We learn from, and I'm gonna take you guys there too, because we gonna look. This is gonna be a deep dive. It's not gonna be a long time, but it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a strong time. Bet, 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 bet. Thank you for the likes. And then last, I just wanted to talk about. She says in this comment, we secretly criticize others without giving feedback or constructive criticism. You know what? The more that I'm reading this, it's making me think. She didn't see the video. She probably looked at the thumbnail because it was called I'm a she those are her terms, not mine. This and I'm gonna show you. Those were her words, not mine. Hey chef, welcome in. Like the video on your way in. So I'm gonna just go into because this remind me of something very, very interesting. Now we're going to go over to Instagram. Let me share this screen, share this tab. All right, can you guys see this? Okay, so, oh, you know what? Always a girl, you always tell me this is for educational purposes. There's a law, I think it's 107. This is purely for educational purposes. It is. Yes, and for the replay, please don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video. Thank you. So, and actually, shout out to Ask Nathaniel Charm School, because he brought this up on his platform, and it really makes sense. There's a certain group of people, they are never going to be happy, right? They're always going to focus on other people's stuff. Okay, and I want to show you this video. Oh, this is it right here. Thank you so much for keep that up there. All right, so I'm going to play this video. This is New Edition website. I mean,
those dudes are excellent, and it's not just the group New Edition, but what they've done in the game. I mean, they made a move before Wu-Tang had made a move, splintering into different groups and solo acts and just conquering the game from all angles. They deserve their flowers, and they really deserve to be in that Hall of Fame. I just want to make that known. I want to make that clear, man. Not saying none of the people that made it in do not deserve it. Obviously, they wouldn't have made it in if they didn't. But these are my guys, man. And I know, I mean, I've been with them from the beginning to where they're at now as a fan. And over the years, they became friends and then brothers, man. I really was rooting for my guys. Even if we didn't get in, I wanted them to get in. They truly deserve that. Those dudes are excellent. And it's not just the group.
Right. Okay. All right. So you're so kind. Thank you. They should have been in a Hall of Fame. And you know what? That's not the point. The point that I'm trying to, and let me just put myself on the big screen. They should be in a Hall of Fame, no doubt. But the thing is, it's Method Man. Why is Method Man saying something? It's almost like a guilt kind of thing. You know, instead of you just, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people, just like this woman who made this comment, they focus on the wrong things. They focus on people who they don't even know. Well, of course, Method Man knows New Edition and everything like that. But she's kind of like feeling the need to defend someone who don't even know them. It's like, I remember somebody told me one time, don't worry about me, focus on yourself. And at one time I felt a little something, but they was right. We should be focusing on ourselves, right? Maybe they didn't work hard enough. Let's just keep it a beam. Like, what do you need to do to get into the Hall of Fame? I'm not saying that, you know, we know how it is very biased, but I'm just saying it is what it is. You sitting out here, but if you look at Method Man and when is he ever happy? And it's like the people, like the woman who made that comment, you're not happy. That, you know what? You really need my channel for real, for real. Like, if you just took, I don't know, maybe just say a couple of hours, just funnel through some videos, you probably feel better about yourself. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you. My point is, so many people are out here and they just want to play the victim and they want to deflect, right? So when I look at this person who made this comment, she's like, oh, you was on here for 2 hours. It wasn't 2 hours, but it wasn't 2 hours. And it's like, if they really watched the video, they would know that it wasn't me tearing down, or us. We had a panel. The panel wasn't tearing her down. And like I said, it was a reaction video. And so one thing that she said is like, oh, you should have gave criticism. Let me tell you something. I'm not petty. I'm a researcher. So I went to the video and she had 4,000 comments. 4,000. Guess what your kid did? I went through 4,000 comments looking for this particular person, because if she was so concerned about Bree, why didn't she make a comment? Why didn't she reach out? Why didn't she say in the comment, you should do better, because I reached out to her and I gave her encouragement. You should give her encouragement. But if you looked at the video, you would see that I did give her encouragement. We did give her constructive criticism on how to do better. But you got these people. Oh, let me go back to the comment. So let me go ahead and share this comment again. Share screen to go community things. All right. So like I said, in this, like I said, I look at all my videos. I mean, I comment to all my comments, right? So this is the only one that it just popped up, right? Let me say, I really respect your take on it, but Black musicians speak up for others. My mom sang the background for Tina Turner, and it looked for a while for them to get into the Hall of Fame. You know what? And the thing about it always is that we depend, let me get on the big screen for this. We depend so much on other people's stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We need to create our own, because actually we're in a genre of our own. The Hall of Fame, do you know that we can actually have a Hall of Fame? If you go through the Hall of Fame, who do you see? Facts, right? So why don't we create our own? But we don't do that. We're always trying to get validation from other people, from other platforms. I mean, why do you think we have to come up with the BET Awards? Because we have to show them, like, okay, we don't need the Grammys and the Oscars. We can have our own kind of thing. Hey, Sassy, welcome in. What's up, Looney? That girl salute. Yes. So the thing about it is, always, I get exactly what you're saying, but I feel like when we have these situations that's going on like this should even push us more. It ain't like we don't have the money. And when C-19 was around and they were talking about going on strike, the basketball players, come on, just think if we all went on strike, there would be no basketball. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. We have our platforms, right? And when we do get our stuff, people constantly want to tear it down, kind of thing. Um, yes. Oh, she's okay. So she's in the. So anyone that's here can definitely, you guys share each other. That's what I'm for. I'm for everybody growing. Let me tell you something. A friend of mine said this to me before. They said they were talking about a house, and they were like, "Oh, I'm getting this house." Da, da, da. I shared this story before. So she kept like, I was like always in the mix. I'm like, why do you keep telling me? And she said, because when I win, we win. And that is the mindset that I've always had. I want the people around me to also come up. You know what I'm saying? We all help each other. We're not going to be in no barrel of crabs. No, we're going to have not only a ladder, we're going to have a nice spiral staircase so everybody can come up. Mr. David. Hi, Mr. David. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We appreciate you. What did you say? Hello, my beautiful maid, whole brother. You guys are funny. Hey, what's up, Robin? Welcome in, welcome in. I see you doing your thing. I'm looking forward to next week. Just let you know, Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. But the reason why I really want to come on here, because I didn't want this woman to feel like I'm tearing somebody down. And anyone that knows me, and you know, it's so funny. She's very hypocritical because she was like, if you took the time, let me tell you something. I have what? 1,000 subs. I'm not monetized. I'm very accessible. I have Instagram. I've had people like drop me a DM, they share with me. If this person was really about it, Nina, yes, Nina, you could have came to me. You could have said something to me. You could have had a conversation with me and say, you know what? Because people do that all the time. And you could have been like, I'm just kind of confused about, what was your point as far as, making that video, that kind of thing. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Ah, look who's in the house. What's up? You said what happened? Okay, so yeah, you did miss a little bit of it. So what happened was, it was this woman. Let me share the screen. I'm gonna add this to the stage. So this woman right here, she made a comment, right? And so in the comment, she was just saying how I did a reaction video, right? It was me, E, and Lonnie. And she was just saying how like I tore this woman down, and we got security insecurities, and doing this reaction video, and we're cancer to society. Like, well, cancer to that's kind of deep. It's kind of hard. I mean, just to say, right? Like, it's not that serious. But the thing about it, I use real life. Now, if I was talking about Beyonce or 50 Cent or somebody like that, you think she would have left this comment? You think she would have been like, you need to leave Beyonce? Well, maybe, because Beyonce got a strong. But like 50 Cent, like, people would not even care, And then this person right here, C Webb, was like, preach. What is she preaching? She preaching hate. And of course, this person right here, can we click onto it? A troll. So, I mean, what can you do? No, I mean, no shade. I don't reply to trolls, kind of thing. I'm gonna have to watch that. Yes. She got really sensitive. And I think what happens a lot of times is people deflect. And I showed Method Man because he's a kind of like that too, right? You figure let me tell you something. Method Man is fine. He's fine. He representing for Gen X, right? He got a beautiful wife. He got a beautiful daughter. She's in the entertainment business. She's trying to be like her dad and break into the business. He got money. He just made a movie with Kelly Rowlands. So why is he on the internet crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all really felt a certain kind of way, y'all would get together and create our. Now, let me tell you something. If we had a Hall of Fame, I don't know what we would call it. The original Hall of Fame. But I will go. Wouldn't you go? It's like going to Disneyland. Everyone has an opinion and you have yours. Don't pay attention. You know what? I get what you're saying. And I was like, oh, I'm from Oakland. Come on, we from the Bay. If anybody know, we from the Bay. And we got, I've seen you before on your platform. You can get it in. But you know what? Some said research her. And I'm not going to expose her and go to her page, right? But she seemed like cool people. She seemed like it seemed like we would be friends in real life. Like for real. No cap. So that's why I felt bad. And I said, let me just give her an example that this is not about hating. It's about learning, right? We all make mistakes. There's so many things I've done in my life that I wish I could go back in time and just be like, oh, but I can't. But what I can do is share the experience so you don't have to. Izzy. That's why I have to be glad. Wait. Would you say, yes, I met him in person. He's very, I can just imagine in person on screen. He on screen. Because men don't be wearing all that makeup and lace fronts and stuff like that. So, you get what you get kind of thing. Yeah, you laughing because it's factual. You gotta, you will tear them up. You will tear somebody up. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? Sometimes we're just misunderstood. Am I lying? Sometimes we just misunderstood and we just got to give people grace. But welcome in, Izzy baby. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. True. I mean, we can't always be tearing down everybody. Now, Chris, let me tell you something about, now I can talk about Chris, because Chris is a panderer, right? He a pander. He like, preach. Obviously, Chris ain't never seen my platform, because for him to even fix his lips to say preach, that's just funky. Okay, so I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go here. I want to go to Bree. Okay, Bree, share the screen. All right, so I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna put her on the big screen. Now, this is Bree, the Womanican. Yeah, I think it's pronounced like that, right? Let me tell you something about Bree. She is not tripping off of this person who made this comment in my thing. And like I said, I went to her platform. I went to this one. Wait a minute. Let me see. Which one was it? How did I get here? I'm single, jobless, always alone. Okay, so I went to this one. This is the video.
They already have a dog. Then we'd have 3 dogs.
I'll put it on point. So this is the video that I went to, right? And like I said, I'm petty. And she had 4. Oh my God, that's my angel number, 444. I went through all 4. This chick is, I did. You probably say, Kelly, I was at the doctor's office today, and so I had time. Don't catch me on the wrong. Usually I do not have time, but I had time today. Because, I mean, yeah, I'm healing. So yeah. Now next week, but this week, so like I said, I went through all the comments, and none of them had this chick on here saying anything positive. So that's why I was like, okay, whatever. And then when I went back, like I said, when you go to her channel, she's saying, why do I try to keep my conservative friends? I finally figured out why people don't like me. I'd rather be unsettled than settled. When they like me, they don't like me. It's like, do you see the pattern? And you're cheerleading for this person? So you looking, how can I say it? You looking low-key kind of thirsty. And actually, I'm going to do a video on that on Saturday. I gotta make the let them know for that. Try to reach for that. But yeah, she's this person who that I think is that it? That's all her videos? How many videos? She got 39 videos. In every video, it's yeah, all of them are just, well, the ones down here, I don't know. Ooh, booty workshop. TikTok veneers. I got fired. It's just, you see the pattern. So the thing about it is, and that's one thing I said is so funny because I just did a video and I was like, don't get caught up in social media. Don't get caught up in this hype. Like, you guys are sitting up here and you are glorifying these people. Look, she getting paid. That video alone that we did a reaction video for, she got, I think it was like 174,000 views. Nina, do you think she's tripping off of you, but you coming for me? You need to go and help her. Don't worry about me, Lonnie, and E Black. Worry about her, worry about yourself, okay? Now you are welcome to be a part of the family here and get and learn and be better. Because that's what we always that's what we're striving for, right? We're just always striving to be better. While people literally post anything, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Robin. When I wasn't working, if I knew that it would give me this many views, I'm just kidding. But I mean, she do really good. I mean, 20K views, 6K views, 30. I mean, I never knew who she was. This someone was like, hey, I want you to do a reaction video on her. And I'm like, okay, bet. And then when we was doing the video, and like I said, we never tore her down the whole time that we were talking about it. We really want to dig deep and we was really breaking down what it is. And like I said, some people are just so, I guess they're like delusional. They're very, very delusional. I'm not saying this person is delusional, but I'm just saying. I hope me coming and sharing this topic will help not only her, but other people. Stop. And you know what? It's funny because you don't even, because I used to say, oh, sometimes women be thirst. I have a friend and they thirst trap him. And I go, you know what? Thirst trap, anybody can get thirst trapped on. A woman can thirst trap a woman, a man can thirst trap a man. It don't matter. Thirst trap is thirst trap. You always looking to get your thirst quenched for attention. It's always for attention. And so that means you must not be getting no attention at home, or wherever you are. Maybe that person don't see. You see, let's break it down and do a review of that of her comment. Maybe she doesn't feel worthy. Maybe she feels insecure. Maybe she feels like people tear her down. So she needs to deflect and protect this person right here. But we really need to be protecting her. We need to protect you, sis. Let me tell you something. You are loved and you are worthy. Your energy should not be going to tearing down other people's platforms. Your energy should not be into and I said this. You think if you send her stuff she's going to change? She don't want to be saved. Why should she be saved when she's getting these really high view counts and engagement? 4,000 comments? Wait, let's just take a deep dive. Okay. So she has 11. She has 11,000 likes. 11,000 likes. 174,000 views. She has 1,000. You think she gonna stop? You think your comment to me is gonna make her stop? Yes, it sounds like you are you're seeking attention, and you can seek attention. Attention is fine, but it's how you get it. When you like, if you were to come here right now, you would get love. You wouldn't get no hate. You wouldn't get looked at as oh, you're this horrible person. No, because we're now that we're breaking it down, we realize that you just need a community, and we have that. What did Buck say? Thanks, Buck. Thanks, Buck. So everybody have to realize that we are a part of this thing called humanity, right? And then how we walk through life is really, really important. It's really important how we move and how we present ourselves, right? So yeah, just like Method Man. Shout out to Method Man. He's such talented, but he could do way better. He could be doing so much more with his time than to be worrying about what the person don't have. Because if he really wanted to do something, hey, why not? Let's create our own. And then take our stuff out of their stuff. Just think if we took our stuff out of their stuff and made our own stuff, how would that be? Like it, but we don't think that way because we think so small. That's thinking small to be made to get into the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall. That's small. We got to think bigger as a people. Think bigger, kind of thing. Here we go. So that's all I wanted to say today. Let me get back on the big screen. I appreciate everybody that came in. Like I always said, hit the like button on your way in and out. All comments are welcome. I do not delete comments, and everybody has a right to their opinion. But I ask you, I challenge you, think why. Just like I was talking about the attention seeking, and we just talked about attention seeking on my podcast. Before you start to, oh, I did something weird. This is a live keyboard. My bad. But before you start typing on your keyboard, where is it coming from? Where is this energy coming from? You got to think and you got to ask yourself, am I doing this because I really have something to contribute to the conversation? Or is it that I just need attention? Either way, you just got to think about it. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, Michelle. Hit that like button, family. I like that. I like that. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you know what? Not all attention is good attention. Exactly. It's not. And sometimes we just have to stay silent. And sometimes when you quiet, it's like the quiet people get the most attention because it's like if you are quiet and not that verbal, when you do say something, people will listen because they like, she's just not talking. She's saying something insightful. That's why I said, before you go on your, think about what you're about to say, kind of thing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Did you say broken leg? That part. You know what? I know I just went to the doctor today, but that I have to let everybody know about that. Another time. Blessings on blessings, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody for coming in, for spending the time with me. Namaste. Namaste. Exactly. You are so true. And I agree with you 1,000%. All attention like good intention. You know what I'm saying? Just be very, very, very intentional about the words that you're saying. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Us people in the West Coast is still, 8 o'clock? We can still turn up. We still turn up. For the East Coast, salute, and the people in the middle. Have a great evening. And you know what? If no one's told you that they love you today, I love you. Oh, wait a minute. Look who popped up at the last minute. What's up, Christy? It's 11 o'clock. Okay, that's what's up. Go to bed. No, just kidding. I love you. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Bye. Love you all. Catch the replay.